eating well. Your metabolic rate slows down as you get older, and you probably use less energy than when you were younger. You therefore need fewer calories to maintain the same weight. A balanced, varied diet is essential to give you energy, keep your body strong, and provide protection against illness. Have plenty of high-fibre foods, such as wholemeal bread, breakfast cereals, such as porridge, vegetables and fruit to help prevent constipation. Chew food well, and do not have a heavy meal late at night if you want to avoid indigestion. If indigestion persists, talk about it with your doctor. Drink at least 8 cups of fluid each day. Water is the cheapest and the best. Limit the quantity of foods you eat that are high in fat and sugar. For example, cakes, biscuits, jams, sweets, fried foods. If you are overweight, increase the amount of exercise you do and reduce the amount of fatty and sweet food you eat. If you are underweight, eat more than 3 meals a day. Check with your doctor. Plan interesting meals, especially if you are cooking for yourself. Take opportunities to eat meals with other people. You may like to try a new recipe and invite others over to share it with you. Cut visible fat off meat and use lower fat foods. Don't add extra salt to foods. Keep an emergency supply of foods that will not spoil, for example, tinned and frozen foods, in case you have a period of time when you can't get out. Try preparing more food than is needed for one meal, dividing the leftover into meal-size portions and freeze. Make sure you label with the date and rotate your supply. Sleep. The amount of sleep needed varies from person to person. Most experts agree we need less sleep as we get older. Probably 6.5 hours per night after age 60 is enough for most of us. Some people feel rested after 4 to 5 hours sleep, while 7 to 8 hours is normal for others. It's the quality of sleep that is more important than the quantity. The normal sleep cycle is about 1.5 hours, and there are usually 4 or 5 sleep cycles during the night. Each one is made up of 2 different kinds of sleep. Non-rapid eye movement, non-REM, or quiet sleep usually occurs soon after you go to sleep and involves all the bodily functions, including brain waves slowing down. The temperature of the body also drops. This type of sleep is important for physical health. Rapid eye movement, REM, or dreaming sleep, comes at the end of each sleep cycle and involves a lot of brain activity with dreams, twitching, and irregular brain waves. This type of sleep is important for mental health. Older people have reduced levels of melatonin, the hormone that governs the sleep-wake cycle, and so the time spent in deep sleep may lessen and REM sleep increase. If you do not sleep well, here are some tips to help you get a good night. Keep regular hours. Try to get up and go to bed about the same time each day. Have some physical exercise each day. Even a short walk will help reduce tension, and being outside in the sunlight can improve the quality of your sleep. If it suits your lifestyle, eat your main meal in the middle of the day and have a light meal at night. Avoid tea, coffee, alcohol, cigarettes, and other stimulants in the evening. Unwind at the end of the day by enjoying something quiet, like listening to music or reading a book. Try to set aside cares and worries that haven't been dealt with during the day. Imagine putting them into an envelope to be opened another time. Breathe slowly and deeply a few times when you're in bed, then slowly tighten and relax all your muscles. Try not to focus on the fact that you are not asleep. Sleeping pills are only helpful in the very short term and should not be thought of as a solution to a sleep problem. They can alter your mood, cause loss of concentration, and interact with other drugs. You may also find you come to depend upon them. If you are worried about your lack of sleep, insomnia, talk about it with your doctor. You may be referred to a sleep clinic. Insomnia can also be an indication of anxiety or depression, which can be treated.